Hello, let's get started with the Rumi Oracle Pocket Edition. Way too many. Oop. I saw this earlier. It wants to come out again. The Angel Raspbar. The Angel Raspbar. Tell me the truth, I asked love. What are you? I am the everlasting life, love said. I am the recurring joy of living. Recurring makes me think of cycles. Joy stands out. Everlasting life. Again, recurring stands out. Cycles of life, seasons of life, everlasting life, eternity, wholeness, oneness. The great beloved sees what is in your heart, what it is you wish to offer, and is saying, yes. Will you choose to put aside your doubts and believe in yourself? Will you believe in the power of divine love that reaches out to the world through your willing soul? Ah, yes, I knew your tremendous heart wanted to serve more than it wanted to fear. Service, being of service, giving through our hearts with love, giving of ourselves and our true selves is love. So giving love, putting aside doubts. We can see them, notice them. We don't have to entangle ourselves, identify ourselves in those doubts that pitter-patter through our minds to persist in our inner knowing. Believe in the power of divine love. The power of divine love stands out to me. I'm thinking of the song, The Power of Love. Willing soul stands out to me. Willing. Okay. Willing release, surrender, trusting in the divine plan. Believing in yourself. Yes, that's one of the themes here. And yes, how many times is yes said in this message? Twice. Yes. Saying yes to yourself. Okay. Self-acceptance. Let's go to the Work Your Light Oracle next. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay, workaholics, fellow workaholics. Rest. What a loving message, right? Rest. You don't have to keep pushing, chasing. You deserve rest. You are enough even when you are not, quote, working. Just by being, you are more than enough. Worthy. So this makes me think that this is a time of rest. You may be at a standstill right now, and perhaps doubts are running through your mind. Maybe you're feeling a sense of anxiety, of wanting to do more. Maybe you're uncomfortable being in stillness. Maybe your logical mind is thinking, come on, we have to do something. But that discomfort, well, there's a resistance there because your inner knowing, your inner compass, source, is letting you know that there's a dissonance between thinking that you should be doing something, should, quote, should, as opposed to what would benefit your well-being, which is to rest. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. It is a process. Okay, this journey is a season. Excuse me. This journey is made up of multiple seasons. Maybe the sense of wanting to push and work. There's a sense of urgency of getting somewhere. That there's an end goal, a destination. And what is that saying? Something about destination and the journey. It's about the journey, not the destination. The journey is a part of our so-called purpose here. The cycles of life. Accepting the seasons of life. There's a time to rest and there's a time to act. To move based on inspiration. Get off the treadmill. That makes me think of the hamster wheel. The grind, the rat race. Wanting to always do. Again, returning to the messaging. You are enough. Even in stillness, even when you are supposedly doing nothing. Even when you're at rest. Say yes to rest. It's okay to rest. You're not behind. The mind may think so. That may be part of the urgency that you're feeling that's creating the dissonance from within, disrupting your inner peace. Excuse me. I believe my throat chakra is healing, so likely I think this is a predominant energy within the collective. Our throat chakras are healing. We're learning to express ourselves with more honesty, truth, authenticity. Number 1, yang, masculine energy. Speaking about doing and working. This makes me think of the Ace of Wands card in the Tarot, passionate beginnings. Also, having the Midas touch. Gold, golden. I'm noticing the flame here, the ball of fire. Great balls of fire, Jerry Lee Lewis. Flame, inner flame. The phoenix rising, the hands here, the palms like this. Make me think of wings, the wings of the phoenix rising from the flames. Passion, inspiration is starting to arise from within you, awaken within you. So this makes me think you are healing your masculine energy related to the take a break message. This constant need of having to work. Higher power, number 48. Number 4, stability, firm foundations. More and more you're listening to your inner voice, your intuition. I think there's, let me get that magnifying glass. It looks like there's something on this image's forehead making me think of the third eye. There's light emitting from the third eye and crown. Your intuition is increasing, sharpening. More and more you're listening more to your inner voice, your inner knowing, rather than the logical mind. 37, never-ending story. Yeah, makes me think of all the thought loops going round and round in your mind. And look, this fairy, she looks exhausted, drained from overthinking. No wonder Spirit is advising to rest, to take a break. Okay. And this may be an hourglass here. I think this may be an hourglass. So yeah, it goes back to what I think I mentioned earlier, this sense of urgency that time is running out, that you are behind. Take a break. You are right on time. These banners here make me think of lanes, you know, on racetracks, lanes. The banner for some reason. The starting and finish line, a race. Thinking that life is a race, that you are competing with others, which is why maybe you're comparing where you are on your journey to someone else's journey. So also, the messaging I'm getting is that, yes, just stay in your own lane. Again, you're not behind. You're where you need to be. You're here to live your life, not anyone else's. "23, peace, yes. I think you're going back and forth between feeling peaceful from within, but also you're noticing, as the observer, you are noticing thoughts, fear-based thoughts, doubtful thoughts. Ooh, okay, and there's a dove here, but the dove, it looks like, has butterfly wings. So it's a hybrid of a dove and a butterfly. You are transforming. And the dove is carrying an olive branch. Again, that makes me think of the Take a Break card. Spirit extending to you the message of peace, reminding you that it's okay to rest. Be at peace. You are transforming. You are being reborn into who you came here to be. This egg here makes me think of birth. And 23 reduces to a 5, symbolizing change. Blessed, number 22. Okay, that's a master number. I'm seeing that a lot, 1822 when I looked up. So you may be seeing lots of 2s, 22, especially 2s in pairs. Blessed. Makes me think you're on a blessed new timeline. And yes, you are making progress. I'm seeing the 22, 23, step by step. You are making progress. Oh. And you may be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 as well, because I'm noticing there's a 1 here, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step by step, you're making progress. And looking at the blessed card, it makes me think more and more you're able to vibrate in the frequency of gratitude, regardless of your circumstances in the external world. And you are in between worlds right now, in stillness, in a timeout. Number 3. Between worlds. 27, exchanging gifts. That would makes me want to put it with blessed. Blessings. Blessings. Orphaned, number 5. feelings of abandonment, makes me think. Feeling homesick. Like you don't belong here. That makes me look at this card here, Between Worlds. Yeah, you are not from here. Now I'm thinking, you may feel like you're caught between a rock and a hard place. You are in the in-between. Black and white to color. The Orphan card. The coloring is similar to this one here. Makes me think of shifting perspectives from a lack mindset to a growth mindset, to an abundance mindset, to a mindset from feeling in lack, from feeling blessed. I believe you're working on that right now. It's a process, right? Orphaned. Poised, 48. Orphaned, poised. Poised. It makes me think of being poised, feeling poised. Confident. Again, that dichotomy from a lack mindset to an abundance mindset, from a lack mindset to a blessed mindset, from seeing your world as gray and shifting to a more optimistic perspective. Yeah. Black and white to color. Let's go here. Whoop. The Nine of Wands card fell out. This is the Light Seers Pocket Edition Tarot. Yeah, that makes me think of the Poise card. Stand strong. Courage. Facing the future with courage. You've been through a lot. Look at all those wands. But you've gained in strength. All the other wands are much shorter than the one that she is holding in her hand. She is more enlightened, more wise from all the obstacles that she went through. She's more poised. Ready to take on the world. Exchanging gifts. Three of Wands. Expansion. Looking optimistically into the horizon. More. Waiting for your ships to come in. Remaining optimistic, hopeful. Makes me think of the Nine of Wands card. Standing tall and strong. And the glowing light, the flames, with more passion, determination in your heart. Seven of Cups. Multiple opportunities, many choices to choose from. The gift of healing, the Star card. Knight of Pentacles. Stability, yeah. Making progress. Like the numbers I mentioned earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Making steady progress. The Magician. This makes me think, and seeing the Star card, you have the gift of healing. You may have healing hands. Definitely a healing vibration. You have the gift of being able to manifest. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Three of Pentacles. Yep, your chakras are aligning. Whenever I see this card and see this banner, I think of the chakra system. You're being stabilized right now, energetically harmonized. Three of Pentacles, collaboration, cooperation. Returns to the theme of harmony, peace. Being poised, especially from within. Three of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Anxiety, overthinking. Nine of Swords. You may be feeling orphaned, alone right now. Seeking support from others. That may be one of the things that you are manifesting. Meeting your soul family, your star family. Yeah, because you're not from here. You're from the stars. And looking at this picture, she's floating in mid-air, and I'm noticing the stars around her. You're a child of the cosmos. Nine of Swords, please. Ooh. The Moon, number 18. I said the child of the stars. Now I'm also thinking the child of the moon. Moon child. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's significant for you. And I'm looking at these wolves, the black and white wolves on either side here, howling at the moon. Yes, that makes me think of this. The Nine of Swords card. Orphaned. Sadness. Despair. Calling your pack home. Right? Wolves travel in packs. You may be quite emotional right now, so I'm looking at this woman immersed deep in waters. Waters making me think of emotions. Yeah, you may be getting emotional, crying a lot more at this time. Two of Swords. Feeling at a stalemate. Yeah. Feeling stuck or between worlds. But it's time. It's a resting and rejuvenation time right now. Yeah, the Hermit. Time to go within. Spend time in solitude. Rest. You deserve to rest. Even if you don't see progress in the material, everything's happening energetically. Being orchestrated, organized. Aligning. Ace of Pentacles. Finally, some action, right? Ace of Pentacles. Action in the material realm. Yep, divine justice. Justice card number 11. You may be seeing ones at this time. We have the Ace of Pentacles, 11. We saw 1 on the Yang card. One on the Magician card. to another deck. Okay. Anything else to add or confirm? Thank you. Ah, look at this. And I did mention you may be seeing one. So among the combinations you may be seeing is 1111, because we have the Four of Wands. Stability. We did see a 4 here earlier, right? Yeah, number 4. One of the meanings denoting stability, and you are transforming. The dragonfly is here. Yes, you're going through a change right now, especially internally, energetically. Material evidence is incoming, but it may be slow, yes. And that can be very challenging, one of the most challenging lessons on our journeys. But there's a season, right? There's a season to rest and a season to act. Hold on to the dream. Keep persisting. And the star card too, yeah. Peace is coming. I'm thinking this. More peace, I'm going to say that, because I did mention earlier, you are likely feeling more inner peace. Despite what's happening in the material, it doesn't mean that you don't entertain doubtful thoughts, conflicting thoughts, right? It doesn't mean that you don't feel sad, depressed, down. Maybe wanting to, leave this world. You wish that you were home with your star family, with spirit. Because yes, this physical life can feel extremely heavy, draining, dense. Yeah, so this is one of the gifts that you are manifesting. One of your wishes. Your own loving family here on the physical earthly plane. And there are 3 people here, so I think I mentioned earlier something about the number 3. Making me think of expansion, right? I may be imagining things, I don't know. Okay, let's go on. 5 of Wands, okay. Making me think of competition or just all those conflicting thoughts that we talked about. Doubts. Feeling conflicted, yeah. Within, mainly. Feeling of unbelonging. 5 of Wands, please. Strength, yeah. Makes me think of the 9 of Wands and the poised cards. You're growing in spiritual strength, that is for sure. Making me think of the Hermit card, yeah. Spiritual strength. And despite all those dense feelings, emotions, thoughts, seeing this lion, it makes me think of what I mentioned earlier, and seeing the ball of fire. There is an increasing feeling within you that's coming alive within you. This fire, this inner fire that's arising within you. Stability. There you go. King of Pentacles. You're being stabilized, strengthened from within. You're making steady, solid progress. And look at you now. Look at this energy, this timeline that you're on. So keep going. Stand strong. Okay, one more. Wow. King of Wands. Not only are you growing in stability, yeah, your magnetism is also growing as well. You're very charismatic, whether you realize it or not. And you may have some entrepreneurial ambitions. Which will manifest in the physical. Three of Swords. Wow, we got the Magician again. You are turning magic from pain. So I mentioned the creativity, I think. Seeing the flame. You're starting to feel more inspired. Yeah. You've alchemized your pain, turning it into magic, art, it makes me think. You're doing something creative, or you will. This is the second message where I got this message where you're turning heartache into something beautiful, something that's healing. That's beautiful. Okay. There we go. Let's end it there. Thank you. Take care.